Dear students, welcome once again to Army Public School Piyame Kaku Resource Network. Before we start our subject maths, please subscribe this channel and press on bell icon. I am Sartasha Khan, your maths teacher, and today we will discuss the homework of week 12. In this week, we will start the new chapter, chapter number 7, and the name of the topic is length. And the subtopic which we will discuss are measuring length in meters and measuring length in centimeters. After watching this video, you will be able to measure the length in meters and measure the length in centimeters. Let's have a review of the topic. What is a length? You have already read about this in class 1. Just recall this. Yes, length is how long an object is, or length is distance between the two ends of an object. Here are some instruments which are used for measuring length. Most of the students are familiar with these instruments. You have seen in your daily life. First we have a measuring tape, and you have seen that this measuring tape is used for measuring the length of bigger thing. For example, length of classroom, room, or any other place. Then we have another instrument, measuring scale, and all the students have this scale. You use this scale for measuring the length of lines or smaller things. Then there is another instrument which is called meter stick, and you can see this instrument mostly on a shop of clothes. These are the instruments which are used to measure the length. Students, when you have to tell the time, you will say it's 5 hour or 5 minute or 5 second. Minutes or and seconds are called unit. There are unit for length. The unit for length is meter. So we can say the standard unit for length is meter. Instead of writing the whole word meter, we will use the short form for writing meter, that is m. We use m for meter, and usually long objects are measured in meter. For example, bed, chair, table, these things have a length in meters. There are many things around you which have a length of 1 meter or more than 1 meter. Here are some examples given on a screen. And one interesting thing, that your arm span has also a length of almost 1 meter. Now you can measure the things with your arm span. There is another unit for measuring the length that is called centimeter, and for centimeter we use the short form cm. Cm means centimeter, and usually centimeter is used to measure the small object. For bigger things we will use the meter, and for smaller things we will use centimeter. This is a scale, and it is used to measure the length in centimeters. As I told you, centimeter is used to measure the length of smaller things or smaller than 1 meter. We use this scale to measure the length of many objects. For example, we can measure the length of crayons, pencils, and many other things. Here are some examples of the things which have the length in centimeters. You can see on a screen, there are a lot of things which are smaller than 1 meter, and for that things we will use the unit centimeter. For example, scissor, eraser, pencils, etc. Here are some points which you have to remember before starting your written work. The first point is unit for length are meter and centimeter, and short form used for meter is m and for centimeter is cm. Students, I hope the concepts are clear to you. Now, to show your understanding, you have to do your written work. Your homework is textbook page number 113 to 119, and then workbook page numbers are from 114 to 120. Now we will discuss the homework of week 13. In this week, we have to cover the two chapters. Chapter 7, length, and in this week we will discuss its subtopic comparing length. Then we will start the new chapter 11. The name of the chapter is two-dimensional shapes, and in this chapter we will discuss the subtopic straight lines and curve, circle and semicircle. After the explanation of these topics, you will be able to compare the length and identify the straight lines and curve, and then identify the semicircle and quarter circle. First, we will discuss the comparing lengths. Let's have a recap of this topic. For comparing length, we will use the words tall, taller and tallest, and then short, shorter and shortest. In this class, you will learn that how we find the difference between two lengths. Let's have an example. Length of a sandpit is 5 meter. And the length of the playground is 14 meter, and the length of swimming pool is 8 meter. Now we will find the difference between these three places. Which place is shorter than the other place, or which place is longer than the other place, and then how much. For example, if we have to find the difference between sandpit and swimming pool. Now you can see sandpit is shorter than the swimming pool. How much sandpit is shorter than swimming pool? For this, you have to find the difference of two lengths. Means you have to subtract the two lengths. For this, we will subtract 8 meter minus 5 meter, which is equal to 3 meter. So we can say sandpit is 3 meter shorter than swimming pool. Then if we want to compare the length of swimming pool and playground, same, we will subtract the length. Playground is longer than swimming pool. So we will find the difference between these two lengths. Sandpit is 3 meters shorter than swimming pool. You can also say that swimming pool is 3 meters longer than sandpit. Now we will compare the length of playground and swimming pool. As I told that for comparing, we have to subtract the length of given places. Length of playground is 14 meter and length of swimming pool is 8 meter. So we will subtract these two numbers. 14 meter minus 8 meter is equal to 6 meter. So we can say playground is 6 meter longer than swimming pool, or swimming pool is 6 meter shorter than playground. So for comparing the lengths, how much longer and how much shorter, you have to subtract the length of things. To measure the length of any given line, we use the scale. Suppose you have this line AB, and you have to measure the length of this line AB. For measuring the length of AB, we will use the scale. Just put the scale and measure the length. Now we have another line CD. As you can see, this is not a straight line. We cannot measure the length of this line with the help of scale. So for measuring the length of CD, we will use a string. This is a new method for you, that how we can measure the length of not any straight line. If the line is not straight, we will use a string. Put the string on a line CD and then straight the string and measure the length of that string with the help of scale. By this way, we will measure the length of any not straight line. Okay, now you have to draw a length of given measurement. Draw a line AB of length 8 cm. Now how you will draw the line of length 8 cm? With the help of scale. You will draw the length of 8 cm by scale. Put the scale and mark the length 8 cm and draw the straight line. Then draw a line CD of length 2 cm longer than AB. First you have to find the length of CD. Length of CD is not given. It is given that CD is 2 cm longer than AB. Now what is the length of AB? 8 cm. And the line CD is 2 cm longer than line AB. So we will add the 2 cm and 8 cm, which is equal to 10 cm. Now you have to draw the line CD of 10 cm. Use the scale to draw the line of 10 cm. Draw a line EF of length 3 cm shorter than AB. Now you have to draw a line EF and length is 3 cm shorter than AB. If the length is shorter, we will subtract the numbers. Length of AB is 8 cm and EF is 3 cm shorter than AB. So we will subtract 8 cm minus 3 cm, which is equal to 5 cm. Now again we will use scale to draw the line EF of length 5 cm. This is the way to draw the lines. Here we have a new chapter, chapter 11, two-dimensional shapes. It is very much interesting topic and you will enjoy this. First we will discuss what is a straight line and curve. These are called straight lines. These are called straight lines and this is a curve. Again, this is a straight line and this is a curve. There are many shapes around you which are of just have straight lines. You can see on a screen, these are the some shapes which have just straight lines. Means these lines are made up of straight lines. And there are some shapes which are of just made up of curve. You can see on a screen and you have seen these shapes around yourself. These are made up of curve. There are many figures which have both straight line and curves. You can see these figures have straight lines and curves. This figure have a straight lines and curves. This figure have a straight lines and curves. And this figure have a curve and straight lines. Semicircle. What is a semicircle? This is a circle. If you divide this circle into two equal parts, then each part is called semicircle. This is a semicircle and this one is also a semicircle. So we can say half of the circle is called semicircle, and there are two semicircles in a one circle. Two semicircle make a one circle. In semicircle we have one straight line. This is a straight line and this is a curve. So in semicircle we have one curve and one straight line. Quarter circle. If we divide any circle into four equal parts, then each part is called quarter circle. This is a quarter circle, this is a quarter circle, quarter circle, then quarter circle. So we can say divide the circle into four equal parts. Fourth part of the circle is called quarter circle. Four quarter circle make a one circle, and in quarter circle we have two straight lines. This is a one straight line, this is another straight line, and this one is the curve. So in a quarter circle we have two straight lines and one curve. This is the way of identification of quarter circle. In semicircle we have one straight line and one curve, but in a quarter circle we have two straight lines and one curve. Here's your homework. You have to do the textbook page number 122 and 126, and then 189 and 192. And the workbook pages are 117 to 124 and 146 to 152. You really enjoy this work. Good luck.